Chairman Kennedy, distinguished trustees, President Easter, Chancellor Wise, Professor Beck and Trustee Strobel, Search Committee colleagues, faculty colleagues, university stakeholders, one and all, and you students, especially you students. I feel so deeply honored and privileged to have been selected by this process which was going on. Cycles within cycles, as you can imagine. And I learned about at least this opportunity last Thursday. So not long. But I'm so deeply honored and privileged to serve as your next president. Roberta and I are in awe of the University of Illinois. We know it well. We've known it for a long time. We know this campus well. Its history and its standing as a world-leading exemplar of public higher education and scholarship is remarkable and amazing. And then the opportunity to contribute to this noble mission and to help chart the course into the future as president is still dawning on the two of us as a new reality, both astonishing and very humbling. So I commit every ounce of my energy in supporting the board, the chancellors, the provost, the faculty, staff, and the students to advance the health and vitality of the University of Illinois into its future. That's the first thing I had to say. And I want to dedicate my presidency to you students, those present on the 3 wonderful campuses and those to come. The U of I has tremendous assets, fabulous faculty, talented students, brilliant researchers, loyal alumni, generous donors, and a rich diversity in people, outlooks, approaches, places, and styles. And the university, as was mentioned, began nearly 150 years ago as a charter land grant institution. That was an amazing movement, historical movement, which successfully connected higher education with the agrarian economy of the day. But now we have a more complex, perhaps, global knowledge economy, and public higher education institutions like ours must turbocharge their efforts in support of the public good, here in Illinois and globally in the 21st century. It's a real challenge and a noble mission. And we do this by developing and building the human capital. Well-educated people connected with opportunities, with skills that include flair, discernment, and critical thinking. And it must be done at a time of significant cumulative stress in higher education. Budgetary, everybody knows about, but significant other forcing functions, the advent of distance learning methodologies, global competition, etc. But by focusing on human capital, our students, our faculty, and our staff, higher education can partner with other sectors and also create the needed social capital from the human capital and the economic capital for our common future and for human welfare. Where else, if you think about it, can these ingredients come together? The expertise, the broad expertise, the human talent, the connection to the public mission, the public aspects of it. So there's no place better than a comprehensive, diverse public university that excels in teaching, discovery, and innovation. And it gives me chills to think about the University of Illinois in that sense. I believe that the university can define and exemplify what public higher education must become in this century as the new land grants, connecting knowledge creation, knowledge dissemination, human capital building with the economy of the day. And we can do it with flair, discernment, and commitment. It can be the best. And by that, I don't mean rankings in charts. I mean meaningful, substantive contributions to our collective future. Firing on all cylinders, with excellence and integrity painted throughout everything we do, in the classroom, in the laboratories, in the communities, and beyond. So I'm particularly delighted to be not just a team leader coming in, but a member of this team, your team, at the University of Illinois. In stretching for this brass ring of what it means to be public education leaders into the future, we should act like the heavyweights we are. And of course I come from SUNY, which has many campuses, but the University of Illinois is in a leadership category. We must engage, shape, lead agendas with academia, foundations, industry, government, and international partners, as if we were not in a bantamweight class, but forcefully, ambitiously, aspirationally, and with honor and commitment. We're conducting world-class basic and applied research and scholarship across all disciplinary and interdisciplinary domains. The world needs that. So I see part of my role in supporting campuses through external outreach and advocacy, while always remembering, in case you thought I didn't mean it before, that it's all about the students. We are student-centered. Hear that? And by the faculty, for the students, by the faculty and staff. And that's how we do this. So what do I bring to the table, you might ask? First thing to say is I am a genetic optimist. And that's probably not a very good way to say it, and it's not a science field, but it simply means that I only have one gear. Fast forward with optimism. I think optimism is incredibly important today. And I believe that with hard work, shared vision, and there's nothing as powerful as shared vision, and with excellence and commitment, we can succeed, and that succeed breeds success. And I embrace fully shared governance and have been part of it in my former career. Certainly there are challenges, and there will be challenges and pitfalls to navigate, and difficult times perhaps. But when you win, the Tour de France is on those upward legs, and so we're going to win, athletically as well. So the next thing to know about me is that I believe I have helpful and relevant experience in many sectors. In the classroom, I care about excellence in teaching, and I've done it, and I've worked hard at it. In university administration, in research, in funding agencies, government, industry, non-for-profit, and so on. But what I hope you will learn about me is that I have a lifelong career commitment to excellence and service in the public good. And I think and believe and know that that fits well with the University of Illinois narrative.